New evidence that sheds light on the relationship between 24-year-old Brooke Strattan and her boyfriend, who police now say killed her. According to the criminal complaint, before Strattan was drowned, she wrote in her journal that 25-year-old James Barnes Morris beat her and, quote, nearly killed her on multiple occasions. Barnes Morris is now facing a first-degree intentional homicide charge. Police found Strattan's body in a pond off Monroe Street at the beginning of October. Court documents show people who know Barnes Morris were interviewed by police. At least two of them told officers the defendant admitted he killed Strattan after the two got in a fight at a party. Barnes Morris was the last person seen with Strattan walking near the spot police found her body. Autopsy results show Strattan likely drowned. She also had defense wounds. Barnes Morris will be in Dane County Court tomorrow for his initial appearance.